to Mayor Brown for having a big check.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Yes. Premier, yesterday we were into the job fair, which was in Toronto Convention Center. 30 employers, thousands and thousands and thousands of applicants were there. Where are the jobs? Because the biggest employers of Canada, Bell Canada, Bell Media, Desjardins, insurance sector, and Enbridge, they all laid off. And if we compare 2022 to 23, there is 27% to 35% increase in solvencies, bankruptcies, and layoff. So federal government is bringing the mass immigration, but honest lies with the province also, like where are the jobs and how can one person who is laid off can pay their mortgages? Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for the question. Right now, we're seeing, honestly, tremendous growth in different sectors, be it the EV auto sector and the Brampton plant we're able to keep open. And before, in the previous government, they were closing that plant. And because of the great collaboration and cooperation with the mayor and the city council, more and more people are calling our ECDEV department, myself, calling the mayor, looking for industrial space. We're short about 300,000 people to fill the existing jobs that we have. And just to remind people, the previous government 5.5 years ago chased 300,000 jobs out of this province. Today, there's over 700,000 more people working today than there was 5.5 years ago because we reduced the burden off the backs of companies, reducing the burden to a tune of $8 billion. And I love this stat because of the manufacturers here in Brampton and around the province. Manufacturers created more jobs in Ontario than all 50 states combined, and we're going to see tremendous growth. Now, as for there's a couple different groups we're talking about. New immigrants going through the process, I welcome them with open arms. We received about 800,000 people last year, fastest growing jurisdiction in North America. And then there's the asylum seekers, and my heart bleeds for these people. It's they're coming here for a better life, but the federal government needs to step up. They're bringing these people in, and God bless them, but they aren't funding it. So we need the federal government to step up with funding to take care of these people, because all they want is a better life, and I understand it. So we're going to keep driving the economy. We're the fastest growing region economically and in population anywhere in North America. But it comes down to making sure we create the environment and the conditions for companies to come here and thrive and prosper and grow.
Premier, next question is of the colleges and universities. We need reforms in that because the biggest workforces of international students, they pay heavy fees to the colleges, universities here, but they don't get that education what a domestic student get. Because we have seen the system needs to be reformed, colleges, universities need more funding. We have seen protest here by the students after they get failed. Even they get their assignments done from the third party from other countries if college universities act on that. So what changes can be done in this so that we, in future, whatever workforce we get, we should get an educated workforce, not that, and there is a system here in the colleges that if you don't attend, there is no attendance system. Many colleges don't have an attendance system, and that means nothing to the system. So what changes in this field, college universities, can be done?
Yeah, well, first of all, Minister Jill Dunlop will be coming out on Monday to announce a really good announcement. But again, you can't take a sledgehammer to the whole system that the federal government did, blindside everyone. And don't get me wrong, there's some bad actors in the private sector colleges, but there's some good schools as well. And I just believe in working within the ministry to kind of shoo out the bad actors, encourage the good colleges and universities to keep moving forward, because everywhere we go, anywhere in the world, myself or Vic Fideli, our number one selling feature are the colleges and universities and the students that are coming out of those colleges and universities. And that's what companies are looking for. Big corporations like Volkswagen and Stellantis and other companies coming in here, they look for the talent. And I'll put our colleges, universities, and our students up against anyone. They have the ingenuity that they need to build the province. But one example is really in the tech sector as well. At one time, 5.5 years ago, these students would graduate from, let's say, Waterloo. They'd hop on a plane, they'd go down to San Francisco Bay Area, and Silicon Valley, and we'd never see them again. That's changed. Silicon Valley and San Francisco Bay Area employ about 388,000. Here in Ontario, we employ 422,000 people in the tech sector. It's growing rapidly. We've seen over a $20 billion investment in the tech sector. And now the tech sector involves everything right across the board, no matter if it's healthcare or building EV vehicles or the ag sector that we've shipped out $19.6 billion of agricultural products all around the world, specifically down in the U.S. So we need to sort that out. But the minister's coming out with